We bring you the latest and biggest updates from the Pna Newsroom. More and more overseas Filipinos who are the Santo Niño devotees are arriving at the Mactan Cebu International Airport or MCIA to join the annual Sinulog celebration. Mayor Michael Rama led the city officials in welcoming the overseas Filipinos at the terminal decked with Sinulog-inspired decorations. The city government is also hosting a free buffet dinner for around 200 balikbayans through the Balik Cebu Committee. Meanwhile, several roads near the two Santo Niño parishes in Manila will be closed this weekend to celebrate the festivity. In celebration of the Feast of Santo Niño, Tondo residents are now gearing up for the Lakbayao 2023, while Pandacan residents are now ready for their Buling-Buling Parade. From January 14 to 15, the following roads in Tondo will be closed to traffic. The stretch of N. Zamora Street from Moriones Street to Chacon Street, stretch of Santa Maria Street from Moriones Street to Morga Street, stretch of J. Nolasco Street from Morga Street to N. Zamora Street, stretch of Morga Street from Asuncion Street to Juan Luna Street, stretch of Ortega Street from Asuncion Street to Soliman Street, stretch of Lacandula Street from Asuncion Street to Ilaya Street, stretch of Ilaya Street from Lacandula Street to CM Recto Avenue, stretch of Chacon Street from Cano Street to N. Zamora Street, and stretch of Soliman Street from Morga Street to Ortega Street or N. Zamora Street. Motorists are advised to use the alternate routes as posted on the Manila PIO Facebook page. Interior Secretary Benhar Abalos said the names of police officials whose courtesy resignations would be accepted will not be made public. In a press briefing in Camp Crame this afternoon, Abalos said there is no need to publicize their names because such bold actions would be better dealt with in silence. He said monitoring and investigation efforts will continue and appropriate charges will be filed against those who would be found involved in illegal drugs. He said they will announce soon the names of the 5-member committee who will assess the courtesy resignations. Abalos earlier named retired Police General and now Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong as one of the members of the committee. To date, about 95% of the 953 PNP generals and full colonels have submitted their courtesy resignations.
This is a radical move. Kamukha na sinasabi ko, extraordinary times calls for radical and bold action. This is out of the box. In the same token, kung let's say may matangkap kang resignation, yes, no, let them retire silently. Ngayon, if you have enough evidence that will build up criminal cases, pursue them in court as mandated by law. If not, kung wala ka namang ganun ka-tibay or ano lang, pero nakita talagang may involvement, let them retire peacefully.
The Department of Transportation is fast-tracking the privatization of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. In a Senate hearing, DOTr Secretary Jaime Bautista said they will fast-track the completion of the terms of reference of its contract. Bautista said it is high time to modernize and expand the NAIA, which remains the primary gateway of the Philippines. He said should its privatization push through, the NAIA can increase its aircraft capacity up to 50 or as much as 55 aircraft movements. He explained that apart from the Clark International Airport, the NAIA can only handle 40 to 44 movements of aircraft an hour. Bautista added that any dispute or issue between the government and private sector will go through arbitration based on the amendment to the implementing rules and regulations of the Public-Private Partnership Scheme. On to some world headlines. Prosecutors indicted the suspect in the killing of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on Friday. Suspect Tetsuya Yamagami was found fit to stand trial after months of psychiatric assessment. Yamagami was detained immediately after Abe was gunned down last July while campaigning in the western city of Nara. Local reports said he faces charges of murder and violation of gun control laws and could face the death penalty if convicted. Yamagami earlier admitted killing Abe with an alleged homemade weapon, claiming he targeted Abe over the former premier's ties to the Unification Church. He had reportedly blamed the church for the bankruptcy of his family after his mother made large donations to the sect. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida had since ordered a government investigation on the operations of the Unification Church. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the pages of the Presidential Communications Office and Radio Pilipinas RP1. I'm Bench Bondok. We tell stories that inspire change. Have a great weekend.